Before we begin the review, in comparison to yesterday, for some reason my mic woke up and chose violence, and it sounds pretty bad. I don't know how to fix this. If anyone does, let me know. It just decided to sound different today for some reason. Anyways, on with the review. Well, after the mediocre experience that was Microsoft Flight Simulator 2002, I think it's time to finally check out the next entry.
Channel. Change the channel!
I can't!
This being Microsoft Flight Simulator 2004, a century of flight, or more likely, a century of meh.
Stop complaining!
For this game doesn't really expand on 2002. There's barely any noticeable improvements to the game. It still looks and plays the exact same.
Really?
Figuratively.
Even with less content, mind you, as most planes from 2002 are now gone in favor of a smaller selection of boomer planes.
Look at that hunk of junk.
There's also even more technical problems holding this one back, as I struggled to even run it on Windows 10 with recording software that fought me the entire time. MMFS 2004, you're a piece of...
Sensors.
This version of the game is the same thing as 2002, but with less aircrafts, and the few new ones are all classics from the early days of flying. That's it. That's all there is. Why did people pay money for this back in the day? It's not worth it based on this alone. Just stick to 2002. But hey, at least of all the planes they kept the glider. Okay, again. Once again, where's the option to have it already in the air?
I'm sure you can.
Fucking hate gliders.
I'm sure you can immediately tell who this is.
One thing I do like about the game is a new information section on all these classic aircrafts. There's even a short video for a few, but not all of them. You can read up on the history of these crafts and their significant contributions to aviation. You have a few new planes to play with, most of which are ancient boomer planes that can barely even function. The new planes are the Ford Trimotor, Wright Flyer, Douglas DC-3, DH-88 Comet, Lockheed Vega, Piper, Ryan, NYP, and the Vickers Vimy, to which I am not a fan of a single one of them. Most are too slow, clunky, easy to crash, let alone hard to take off. And of course, nothing special. Again, I'm no aviation junkie, so these things do not appeal to me. I just want to fly shit, so give me something that can actually fly. Unlike the Wright brothers' plane. Honestly, out of all these new planes, the only one I did enjoy was the Douglas. It's a classic that does work, albeit nothing grand. But it does work and it has its place. Of all these aircrafts, it does control the best, even in different weather conditions. The Douglas has a nasty interior that reminds me of Asmongold's house for some reason.
Suck a fucking dick, shut the fuck up.
But one plane that doesn't like weather is the Comet.
Round one. Round two.
What the hell? No.
Round three.
We're gonna make it.
We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. make it, we're gonna make it, we're gonna make it.
Round 4.
If you actually like the helicopter in 2002, well, we have a whole whopping single new helicopter to play with. And it controls like ass, so don't bother. The game still has the same graphics, even the rendering issues are still present.
Nice fucking model!
Nothing has changed visually about this game, and the controls are still the same as well, with the same washed out green, gray, and brown color palette. All shared around the world with the same copy and pasted buildings. The only time there was a breath of fresh air is when you changed the season to winter to make it snow. The blinding white that hurt my eyes after a while was more enjoyable than the rest of the game's graphics. First location to complain about is A. New York City, B. Chicago, C. Detroit, or D. London. Enter your answer into the comment section below. Right now, you have 5 seconds. Time's up. If you guessed anything other than D, you wear a special helmet. Yay, you who at least tried. Seriously, how is this London? I see nothing British in here. Also, why is there a giant gladiator coliseum with death spikes sticking out of it? Is this where Margaret Thatcher fought to screw over the working class?
Ha
Oh hey look, the bridge. That looks kind of like a London thing, but where's the rest? Oh well, let's just fly through every bridge possible. I mean, it's not like there's a bad hitbox detection system or anything, right? Right?
What? What the fuck?
Austin, Texas. Yeah, now here's a place that's literally mini California.
Now that's a good one. That's a really good one.
High cost of living, smug leftists, high crime, tons of illegals, and of course, nothing but pure agony around every corner.
Yeah, he's right.
I wonder which of these shitty shacks they call homes in Texas is where Asmongold lives.
What the fuck?
Oh hey, this one looks about right. Bonsai!
What the fuck?
California fucking sucks. It's a far-left shithole of mass homelessness, socialism, communism, open borders, disease, sexual crimes, chomo population, and fentanyl addicts galore, as well as shitty covered sidewalks.
You tell me something I don't know.
You better do it, and quick!
I think of all the locations in the world that captured the non-stop, always burning to the ground shithole state the best. It's gray, brown, and smog covered.
That isn't smog. It's smug.
One place I thought that would stand out was something like Phoenix, Arizona, to which it kind of does. But that's just because the ground texture isn't spinach diarrhea green like most of the planet. Instead, we get the classic poopy brown. At least there's something to easily crash into via the hot air balloons.
It is a little something for everyone.
I wonder if you know how they live in Tokyo, because Microsoft sure as hell didn't. Japan looks like every other location in the world as well. I mean, what a waste of opportunity. Have buildings be a regional thing at the least. Pull a SimCity 3000 where you have American, European, and Asian themed infrastructure to choose from. This way you can at least attempt to make each part of the world unique and worth exploring. But I guess that's asking for too much for the time. You know, they're right. Japan does look like a nice, safe, peaceful country. I don't see an Asian schlatt anywhere born in 1999. It just looks like a nice, peaceful place to live and Ah shit, we're getting the fuck out of this place. Freaking fire-breathing giant motherfucking giant lizard island. Japan fucking sucks. China looks like every other location as well. I mean, look out there. I'm seeing European/American churches and farm barns. Where's the culture? Where's the uniqueness of the region? Alright, it doesn't exist yet till about 2020.
Oh, shit!
Hawaii kind of looks like Hawaii. The water is nice and blue, I'll give it that. But the island itself just screams generic modern city. I do not for the life of me see anything Hawaiian in there. Not even Hawaiian bread rolls. Man, do I love those Hawaiian bread rolls.
Diabetes, 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 diabetes.
Thank you, Wilford. Diabetes, diabetes, diabetes,
diabetes.
Can you guess the location on screen with this one? Is it A, North Dakota, B, Kentucky, C, Mongolia, or D, Zimbabwe? Put your answer into the comment section below now. You have 5 seconds. Time's up. If you guessed anything other than D, Zimbabwe, you no doubt rode the short bus to school. Congratulations.
I am smart. S-M-R-T. I mean S-M-A-R-T.
Hell, even Florida looks like Oklahoma, really. Or even Kansas. I'm not seeing anything Florida like in the footage on screen. This is supposed to be Tampa. I guess even Flight Simulator can't make Florida look good. What a shithole state. The hell was that sound? I swear, there's something in here with me.
It's not getting in there like a, you know, like a fucking feral animal type kissing.
Oh god, no, Charlie, stop. I'm sorry for saying Florida sucks. Stop.
There isn't really much to do besides just fly and see the same copy and pasted trees, buildings, and textures. Nothing ever changes no matter where you are in the world, but at least we can alter the flight stuff like changing which plane we use, the time of day, season, weather, fuel capacity, cargo weight, failures, fly plan, and more. So there's stuff to play with, but there's nothing to look at nor interact with. Funny how some of the older games had actual stuff like crop dusting, but a modern game couldn't offer stuff like that or actual people to fly around. Oh wait, that stuff does exist, just in the newest game 2024. Huh, almost like there's no reason to go back to the past, to play shitty games that suck ass.
Shit the fuck!
At least unlike FS20, we can actually crash the planes. Though it's nothing spectacular, you just stop and bump into whatever hitbox you collided with. Yet at least we can crash since 2020, and no doubt 2024 will also be no different. All you get is an abrupt black screen and text, which sucked, making it pointless to even turn on crashing in the first place.
True. Yep. Yeah, that's true. Yep.
But at least with this one, we get the satisfaction of seeing the planes actually collide with stuff. So pick whichever plane you want and find your target. Wait, what's that sound coming from inside the cabin? The hell is going on out there?
Holy shit, it's 1999! Schlatt, no! No for humanity!
One thing I liked in 2002 that's removed in 2004 was the ability to sink planes. Now you just crash into the water like it's a rock and that's it. Kind of lame, but to be expected, I guess.
Lame, yes.
Something you may have noticed in the footage is there's a lot of glitches, rendering issues, screen flickers, and resolution problems.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, the game has some problems, but if you can tolerate them, they won't get too much in the way. Just some hiccups here and there, especially when loading into a flight. The game never once crashed on me, so there's something at the least.
Yay!
At the end of the day, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2004 Century of Flight is just another mediocre game. A game that has nothing really to offer, a game that has technical problems, a game that has no joy really to be had, unless you're an aviation junkie, that is.
My people need to let our bitchiness out.
But it functions, and offers the ability to fly a small selection of planes across the world, even if the world is copy and pasted PlayStation 2 buildings straight out of Grand Theft Auto 3.
Monstrously ugly.
The game is just okay, but nothing special. If you want to fly planes in an older style game, just go play GTA San Andreas. Otherwise, go get Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, or X if you're poor. MFS 2004, much like 2002, has some fun to be had, yet MFS X has more stuff to offer, and some improvements like traffic. I wasn't expecting much for a 2003 game. I just was expecting improvements over the last entry, to which we didn't really see a single thing of. I guess Flight Sim is the annual sports games of plane simulators. But I'm looking forward to MFS 24, and we'll be reviewing it in the near future.
Oh my god, no!
Anyways, that's it for this video. See you all later.